So I divorced my wife to gamble.
I've ruined my life at 21 years old, and I'm going to tell you how.
I just lost $700 gambling.
They had houses, cars, and families that trusted them. Then that one bet turned into thousands, and they couldn't get enough. This is what happens when you think you're smarter than the casino. Today we'll face the most brutal consequences of the ever-growing gambling crisis head on. Let's get into it.
So I divorced my wife to gamble, right? About 3 years ago. I told her that I want a divorce, and she said, why? And she said, and I said, because I want to gamble. I don't care about you or the kids. That's what I said. And within a week, we got divorced. Because I that's all I wanted to do, right? And I didn't care about anything else. I didn't care about my kids. I didn't care about my wife. I didn't care about my family. And what's crazy is that when I was talking to her, she even was like, okay, no problem. Maybe you could just gamble a little bit, right? Because she was very against my gambling for a long time because she knew how it would get. And she loved me so much that she was even willing to give in. And I said, you know what? Fuck you. Like, I'm done. And, my older daughter got in the middle of it. My kids are they were what, like 4 and 5 at the time. And that's something that I have to live with for the rest of my life. Right. Because my older one, she understands, she knows what's going on. And that's something that, I'm working on a daily basis. Right. And it's tough, right? It's tough for me to even talk about it right now, but that's what this disease does to you, right? It's a disease that tells you don't have a disease, and it leads you to whatever it is, like whatever you can imagine. This disease is gonna lead you to. And the fact that we were divorced, and she was the only person that I can call because I felt safe calling her. She got up and still went to meet my parents after this whole situation happened. And she said that we're going to figure it out. Like we're going to get through it. We're going to get through it together. And, because of this program, because of what is going on, we got back together. We're back together as a family. Right. And why would I ever want to go back to gambling? Right. Like, why would I ever want to?
7 years ago, I hit rock bottom in my life. I was in multiple six figures of debt from gambling addiction. My credit score was in the 400s. I was 60 pounds overweight. I was living paycheck to paycheck. I was wildly insecure. And on the outside, you would think I had it all figured out. I had a six-figure tech sales job. I had a ton of friends living in San Francisco, but on the inside, I was completely miserable. No one had any idea what was going on. And I was ready to call it quits until one day my mom caught me gambling for the last time, and she gave me an ultimatum. And I had a decision. I could continue down the same path that I was on of self-destruction, self-sabotage, or I could finally give myself a chance at a new way of living and thinking. And here's what happened. I went back to San Francisco, and I decided to start to align my behaviors, my actions, and my decisions and my choices with the person that I knew I was capable of being. I thought that I was just this insecure loser who was a degenerate gambler, and this is what my life was just going to be for the rest of my life. Instead, I started to realize that if I could align different behaviors, different choices, different actions every single day and choose differently, that I could rewire my way of thinking and change how I lived in the world. And what happened was, over the next 7 years, I paid off all the debt. My credit score is now in the high 700s. I met the love of my life, and I'm now married. I moved into my own house. I have a great six-figure job at LinkedIn. I don't live paycheck to paycheck any longer. I have multiple six figures of savings, and now I get to share my story and my lessons from my real life experience with the world. And things could be very different. I could not be here today if I didn't decide to make that choice to live differently. And so my message to you, for anyone that's struggling or anyone that feels stuck, just know that you are capable of living a new, different life for yourself. And it all starts with aligning your actions, your habits, your choices, and the behaviors every single day with your goals and the person that you want to be. You can't be the person that says they want one thing and then does the other. The recipe is not complicated. It's simple. It's going to be difficult. And throw time out of the equation because it's going to take much longer than you think. I've been on this journey for 7 years. But if you can do that inner work, I promise you, you can rewire your brain and you can achieve the life that you think is impossible. Because right now I'm living in the life that I once prayed for and that I once thought was impossible. So if you want to follow for more tips like this, I share lessons from my real life experience. I'm not some guru trying to sell you a course. I just want to help others based on what I've been through and what I've learned. Peace.
So I'm out here, I'm just trying to figure out what are we supposed to do? Now, what are we supposed to do?
What do you mean what we supposed to do?
You spent all the rent money on the Super Bowl, really? Really?
Queen, now about the time.
All the rent money. Now we're gonna be sitting out here looking crazy out to ask people for money. Whatever. Whatever. What you mean now at the time?
Not at the time.
Oh, so you just want to get mad and just start throwing stuff? No, see what you need to do. What you need to do is try to figure out where we go find this money at.
Get the phone out my face.
No, I need a place to stay. I need a
Put
place
the
to
stupid
stay.
stuff.
I need to get out of my face. Get out of my face.
So you want to put this on the internet?
Absolutely.
You want to put it on the internet, Queen?
I'm going to put it wherever it's going to go. Wherever it's going to go, because I need some money.
I'll
Come
figure
with
it
the
out.
money.
I'll figure it out.
Whatever.
I'll figure it out.
Nah.
I figured out.
You need to figure it out right now,
Stop
tonight.
recording me.
Nah.
Stop recording me.
Now, man, whatever.
Stop recording me. Woman, I'm telling you to stop
I
recording
don't care.
me.
I don't care what you're
Stop
talking about.
recording me.
I need my money.
You want to be famous
I
on
don't
the
want to
internet?
be. Whatever.
You want to be famous?
Whatever.
I'll make you
Whatever.
famous.
Yeah. Now, you famous.
Get the phone
Get
out
us the
my
money.
face. Get the phone out my face. Get the phone out my face.
What you...
Get the phone out my
I
face.
need you to find out what money. That's what I need you to do. Don't worry about this phone. I'm going to record this to protect me.
Queen, get that phone out my face.
Whatever.
Get the phone out my face, Queen. I'm telling you, get the phone out my face.
I just lost $700 gambling. I went 2 months without gambling, and then I finally fucking caved in, bro, last week, and I've been losing my ass off. I've been gambling every single fucking day, 24/7 this past week. I don't know what else to say, man, other than, like, I'm sorry, and I'm fucking embarrassed, obviously, but I'm not making this video for, like, fucking sympathy or anything, bro. I'm just strictly giving you guys an update, because it's been a fucking week, and it's kind of what the fuck's going on. I just left. Like, I just got done gambling. I gambled yesterday. I gambled the day before. Last night I was gambling on fucking, like, Chinese table tennis. Placed a $200 bet. Woke up. It cracked for, like, $600. Like, it's just been fucking non-stop, dude. Once I fucked up, like, once I slipped up once, bro, it was all downhill from there. So, I mean, I guess tomorrow's a new day. I'm just gonna fucking not gamble, right? Try to go another fucking 2-3 months, maybe. I don't know. I'll probably stop making videos, honestly, because what's the point? I'm just a fucking idiot, bro. The 2 months without gambling, too, it wasn't a complete waste. Like, I actually learned a lot about myself and shit, and I got myself out of a little bit of fucking debt. Like, I made a ton of progress, and I could have instantly just fucking ruined it all between this past week of me betting. I mean, I ruined a lot of it. Not a lot, but a portion of it. But I still have, like, credit cards paid off and all that shit. So, like, all my progress isn't completely wiped out. But if I don't fucking quit now, bro, like, I could just be back to square one where I was 3-4 months ago. Literally tonight. Like, that's how quick this shit can fucking happen. I don't know. I'm not going to keep this video too long. I'm probably not even going to post on here unless you guys want me to. But right now it's just kind of fucking embarrassing. And I thought I'd, keep you all in the fucking loop because it's the least I can do. I might lose a lot of people's respect, man. Might lose some followers, but I mean, I deserve it, honestly. And that shit really doesn't mean a lot to me. I mean, I'm thankful for you guys, but really the only... Like, when I first started this, man, I was kind of just doing it for my own sake, and now there's over 3,000 people who watch these videos. It's tough, man, dude. I don't know. I could really use some words of encouragement. Maybe, I don't know, honestly. I don't even know what I'm trying to say, bro. Like, I just feel like a fucking idiot. At the end of the day, that's all it is. I just feel so stupid.
We just got to the casino. How much are you bringing in?
80.
How much you plan on leaving with?
5 million.
How much you bringing in?
100.
How much you plan on leaving with?
500.
How much you bringing in?
100.
How much you plan on leaving with?
500.
How much you bringing in?
300.
How much you plan on leaving with?
1,000.
How much you coming in with?
120.
How much you leaving out with?
At least 5K. How'd you do?
I'm up 60.
How'd you do?
I'm up 50.
How'd you do?
Listen, chat. I told a guy to bet $25 on 00. It hits for $800 fucking dollars. He gives me $70 fucking dollars, and I lose at fucking Dragon Lake. So I broke even.
How'd you do, boy?
Up 300.
How much you up?
I lost absolutely everything, y'all. I'm fucking pissed.
There's a stage of problem gambling that people don't talk about enough. I call it end stage gambling, and it's not what you think it is. It's not when you're losing every single bet. I'd say it's worse than that. It's when winning doesn't even stop you anymore. Because most people think the gambling problem is if I could just win enough money back, I'd quit, or if I get back to even, I'll quit. That was never true for me. I didn't gamble until I won. I gambled until I hit 0 every single time. If I deposited $500 and ran it up to $2,000, I wasn't thinking, thank God, it's time to take it out and slow it down. I was thinking, now I finally have room to work. And if I got back to even, obviously I wasn't stopping there. I felt like the comeback was just starting. Obviously, going up big or going on a run never felt safe because I knew what was going to happen from the 50 times it happened before. I was just going to end up back at 0. And the truth is, I almost never withdrew any money. And on the rare chance that I did, it was usually because it had to go to rent or a bill or something I absolutely couldn't avoid. And usually that withdrawal found its way right back into the account within 24 hours, if not sooner, because the money never actually felt real. It was either ammo or it was a temporary pause between the next deposit. What people don't understand about this, there was no cash out number. There was no amount where I started to become logical and reasonable. The only thing that stopped me was going to 0. It wasn't that I needed more discipline or I wasn't up enough or finally learning my lesson. It was going to 0. And when I mean stop, I don't mean stop for sure. I just mean that I had nothing left to bet or transfer or loans I could get. So then I'd wait until my next paycheck or when I could get the next loan or the next chance to do the exact same thing all over again, which was gamble back to 0.
I've ruined my life at 21 years old, and I'm going to tell you how. So when I was 21, I got into about 140 grand's worth of gambling debt within about 3 years. It literally completely ruined my life. It gave me mental health problems. Obviously, I was in so much debt up to my eyes that everything I was earning was going out straight on debts. And practically, I was on like my last hopes, but I managed to, over the years, pay myself out of the debt with help and support from family and loved ones, telling them about it and opening up that I had a gambling addiction and a problem was the first step to do that. And now I can sit here proud and say that I got myself out of it. I haven't gambled for 8 years now, I think it is. So if any of you are going through some form of addiction, just know that when you admit that you've got a problem, that is the first step to doing it. And anything that you set your mind to, you can achieve. If you want to stop an addiction, just stop it. Literally tell someone that you've got a problem and hopefully they will help and support you and you will be able to get out of that addiction because it makes you feel so much better when you finally get out of it.
3 years ago, I came out to my family as a gambling addict. I'm not proud to say that, but that is reality. I've been sober for around 2 years now, and I'll be honest, it definitely almost ruined my life. It started with CSGO skins around when I was like 14 or 15. If you don't know what CSGO is, it's a game that you play. It's like a first-person shooter game. And then over time, I went to like actual online casinos, like the stakes and the roubettes. I had lost a bunch of weight from it because I wasn't eating properly because I didn't have enough money to eat. I was also just like very depressed and stressing out with my job and just a whole bunch of stuff that people didn't really know. I have gambled hundreds and thousands of dollars away, and I almost lost everything that I had built within like the past 2 to 3 years. And what made me stop and realize I needed help was that I almost got evicted from my apartment and was about to be homeless. Because up until this point, I had been able to basically dig myself out of whatever hole I had dug myself into. But I was not able to do that this time, and there was no other choice than for me to actually ask for help. I then started going to therapy, Gamblers Anonymous, and just got the help that I needed to properly beat the addiction. It is something that is a very serious problem, especially with all of these gambling ads and stuff like that coming out nowadays with content. And I'm not knocking how anybody makes their money, okay? But specifically, the amount of videos that I see on a day-to-day basis, the video starts out normal, and then all of a sudden it'll pan to somebody on their phone, and they're like, oh, let me spin on pack draw, let me spin on stake, let me spin on roulette. And it's just garbage being heavily pushed on the media. And the reason I'm saying all this is just because if there's a chance that I could stop somebody from making the same mistake that I made, I will do that. And that's my prime motive with my account in general. Because if you do gamble, please just do it responsibly. It's one thing to say that, but it's another thing to actually do it. Because some people can gamble $20 or $40 or whatever, and then they can walk away. Or they can lose that same amount of money and be like, oh, no, fuck that. But some people, like myself, were not able to do that because there's an amount of dopamine that comes with winning and even losing too. It's the equivalent of a drug mentally. But yeah, I just don't want anybody who's younger or anything like that to see people making money from gambling and then like taking it upon themselves to be like, oh, this is a quick money scheme or whatever like that, and then possibly ruin their life like I almost did. But otherwise, I am recovered now. I've been sober for 2 years now, and I can proudly say that. I do not plan on breaking that sobriety either. But yeah, this is my story, and I love y'all. Peace.
What's the most money you lost in a single day? And when did that moment feel like when it was over?
I would say the most I lost in a day was maybe 80,000. I was sitting there, and I would say I really wasn't mad about it, honestly, because all I did was put in 15,000 and got it to 80, and it was just always that constant urge, knowing that I could get it back. So it was just times where I would put in 8, got it to 17, lost to 17, put in 9, got it to 40K, lost to 40. I think the most I ever sat in the casino and lost was 50,000 in 10 minutes. But it was 8K. 8K I started with. A week later, got it to 50. Went there to 50, trying to get the 50 to 100, and lost it in 10 minutes.
You were young. How old are you right now?
23.
Wow, man. I started gambling like probably 18 too. And like, this is the thing in general. When we're 18, 19, 20, like, bro, we all think we're invincible. We all think we know everything. We all think that like the consequences don't apply and we're going to wiggle out of everything, you know? And then on top of that, you start giving an 18, 19, 20-year-old a lot of money, a lot of cash.
Yeah.
Those feelings of invincibility probably skyrocket even more.
I'm sitting in my car between an AA meeting and a GA meeting, and I'm 103 days clean from gambling. This is the hardest thing I've ever quit in my entire life. And I feel like I'm hanging on by a thread. I quit drinking. I quit pills. I quit chasing around fuckboys. We all know how addictive that can be. And this one is like, it's tearing me apart, man. It's so hard. I've had people in my comments be like, oh, you're addicted to something else. Why can't you get addicted to reading? Because I've never opened a book and won $10,000. The closest I've ever come to that is getting a personal pizza in elementary school when I finished reading a book. Gambling is so much fun. Like when I was drinking, I was not fun to be around, okay? I was not a fun drunk. I was trying to fight people and passing out on toilets, all right? But gambling, it's a good time. Lights, bells, sounds, it's so exciting. And it fucks with your dopamine so hard because your body gets used to a certain level, right? Just like you get used to build up a tolerance for drinking or coffee or whatever it might be, your body gets used to a certain level of dopamine is needed to excite you. And I think that might be what I'm struggling with the most, is that nothing excites me. It's exhausting and sad. That is an exhausting and sad life to live. That every day you're just like, nothing is going to make me as happy as that did. So what the hell am I even doing? I just wanted to share that this is hard and it's real. And I'm trying my best. I love you. Thank you for being here.
I lost $50,000 that weekend. It was the most money that I had ever lost in my life gambling at one sitting. Go talk to a casino host. They'll comp you everything. I'm like, what the fuck is it? What are you talking about? He's like, go talk to a casino host. You lost so much money, they'll give you the rooms for free and they'll give you your dinners for free. This was at the Wynn. I've never heard of this. I walk over. I said, sir, I lost a lot of money this week and my friend says you'll give me my room for free. Now, is this true? He said, let me see your player's card. So I gave him my player's card, starts typing away, and 2 minutes later, he's like, yeah, dude, I'm refunding your room for you this weekend, which was like $7,000. I'm refunding your room, I'm refunding your dinners. Here's my number. He's like, whenever you want to come back, like, we'll comp you a suite for the weekend, and your dinners at SW Steakhouse are free. All you need to do is pay for tax and tip. And yeah, you want to go to shows, you want to go to concerts, you want to go to Encore Beach Club. He's like, this whole thing. And I was just sitting there like, oh my God, this is amazing. this is amazing. Losing 50 grand was no longer in my mind. It was, I'm coming back next weekend. I got to win my money back. And like, I'll bring my friends and we'll have a good time. So from 2017 until COVID really hit, 2020-ish, I had lost 2.7 million just at the win.
Hey, if you got a gambling addiction, please watch this video. If you know somebody with a gambling addiction, send this to them too. And if you don't got one, you need to watch it because you don't need to get no gambling addiction. This shit ain't for the weak. But listen, I've been at the casino gambling all day since 10 this morning. It's 7:23. I lost $30,000 in one day. And when I was down a dub, when I was down 20, I told my girl I lost 20,000. She told me she was leaving. She was taking everything out the crib and leaving or whatever. It is what it is. Shit, I'm gambling and you just trying to get me to come home. That's how I'm thinking about the shit. But these people clean me up so fast. The casino's so fucking cold, man. Stay away from them people. I lost $30,000 and all these people had to offer me. This man said, thanks for playing with us. Check your rewards app. You got a $5 free food credit. I damn near smacked his bitch ass when he told me that. But moral of the story is don't fucking gamble if you can't handle it, cuz it look like I'm single. She said she was leaving and taking everything. I'm taking y'all in the house with me to see. We finna see TikTok. We walking in TikTok. Oh shit, she wasn't lying, TikTok. Baby! Okay, how empty this bitch is. Oh my God, she took the TV off the wall. What the fuck? Stop. Damn. 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 Fuck. All right, TikTok, I'm gonna holler at y'all. I'm gonna get at y'all with a part 2, let y'all know how this shit going for me, man.
Give me his money back. Give that money back. Ah.
Hey.
Ooh.
Give some.
Another one. Come on, motherfucker. Run it up. Run it up. Come on with it.
Yeah. He going nuts.
Ooh, he got a smile.
Get your number.
One. My name's Jordan Fabian. I'm coming in this bitch with $4. I bet you I come out this bitch your mama. Fuck.
My name's Nolan Green. I'm walking in with 500. I'm expecting to leave this bitch with 3 bands.
My name Bam. I walked in with 43. Plan to leave with a band.
It's Rose. We walking in with 150. We walking out with 6 bands. You know what I'm saying?
My name's Carly Marquez. Walking in this bitch with $3.
I'll be out of here with like 9K.
My name's Sandman. I'm walking in with 50. Finna leave with a band.
Is it going? My name Ant. Ant coming in with $50. We leaving with at least 1,500.
I ain't got no bitches in my, no hoes, no grannies, no mamas, no nothing.
My name's Nolan Green. Came in with 500. Left with 41. Done gambling on God.
My name Bam Bam. Came in with 40. Left with bumfuck nothing.
It's Rose. Came in with 150. Left with $2.
My name is Carly Marquez. Came in with 40. Came in with 3. Left with 40. Sandman. Came in with 50. Left with 50. My name is Ant. I came in with 50. I'm leaving with 50.
I really think one of the dumbest things that we've ever normalized as a human civilization is sports gambling. I have never seen a society of people be so obsessed with something that they absolutely suck at. It's insane. People don't win. Like, nobody wins. And it's designed that way because it's not like the casino where you go and then you either win or lose and you have to leave. It is just constantly there all day, every day. So even if you win, all that's going to happen is you're going to keep playing until eventually you're losing. Like, Really think about it. Of all the people that you know that sports gamble, how many of them do you know that are actually profitable over time? What percentage wise? Nobody wins. And that's why I'm so surprised. It's like if you had a friend that you hung out with that every time you hung out with them, they stole $100 from you, and you're still just like, oh yeah, that guy's pretty cool. It's like, no. They're just robbing you. That's all that it is. It's just people actively participating in getting robbed. It's the same thing as how our grandparents would get scammed by Nigerian princes. It's the same exact thing. And yes, I did lose $200 on the Packers last night.
It was just starting to take off. COVID had just hit. So this thing in Australia, you were allowed to take $10,000 out of your pension. You were allowed to take $10,000 out of what's called your superannuation. Manipulated my wife to take 10,000 out of hers and 10,000 out of mine, and let me set it and forget it. I was supposed to put it into Bitcoin and leave it there. I couldn't stop. I couldn't stop messing around. I couldn't stop moving. I couldn't stop trying to leverage trade and get that money back fast. She had access to all the accounts, so she could see. She didn't have access to the crypto, but she had access to all our bank accounts, so she could see the money. I told her, let's put a credit card in. I want to put this credit card in. Bitcoin's going to go up really high, so the interest, it doesn't matter. We're going to double this money in a week, in 2 weeks. And then I'd lose that, and I'd be like, shit, I need another way in. I need another way in. I found a company that would give me a $35,000 loan with ridiculous interest. In my head, doesn't matter, because I'm going to win. I've won so many times in the past. I'm going to win. It doesn't matter. I'll win. I'll put it all back. She asks, why are we getting a $35,000 loan? Because she can see the bank account. And I manipulate it. I'm able to get her on board. I'm like, I know Bitcoin is going to shoot off. It's like buying money. I'm telling you. So my first daughter had been born at this point. My first daughter's about 18 months old, and my wife is now 5 months pregnant with our second daughter. So I'm feeling even more pressure because I wanted to be the hero. I wanted to be the provider for my family. So I need to make all this money because that's what my girls need. That's what my wife and my 2 daughters need. They need all this money. I swiftly lose that loan. And at this point, I'm like, I'm dry. I'm like, I've got no more ammo to win anything back, but I can't tell her I've lost the loan. I've lost 2 credit cards. I've lost the initial 20,000.
This gambling, this bad way, and this talents. It can lead people to do a lot of this. I'm losing someone I love so much because he used an amount of money which wasn't his to, gamble, and now it is costing his whole life. I'm still at the police station, guys. You guys that are gambling, most especially where the money is not yours, you need to be careful. Right? That's where this is killing people. A loved one of mine has gambled that amount of money that is not his on this bets way. My bets, the sports bets, then I don't know the name of it. Then please, I wouldn't know how to explain this, but now it is costing him his life. And then he has to pay for what he has done. I wouldn't know how to explain it for you to understand, but all I'm saying is that those gambling, sometimes it can cost your life. You should think about those around you, those who love you. All right? Most of the time we do things forgetting about the people who are around us, the people who love us. It kills. It can kill because out of frustration, you would want it to lead to something else. Alright? You would want it to lead to something else. And at this point, I'm sure whoever that has been into that position regrets their decision. Okay? Your actions might not hurt you, but it hurts the people who are around you more. It hurts the people who are around you more. Though you are paying for your consequence, but those who have to go up and down, who are shedding tears because of what you've done, are hurt. They are hurt for no reason. You are hurting them. In the beginning, when you were doing that thing, you didn't think about their emotions. You were so selfish. But now they have to pay for it. Do you understand? It hurts so bad. When you are doing something, you need to think about the people, the innocent people who are around you. Do you get me? Most of us, when we are doing that, we don't think about the people who are around us. We just go ahead and do what we want. And it's bad because when the damages is caused, the ones who love you are the ones who suffers the most. Believe you me. The ones who are around you are the ones who suffers the most. Aviator, Betway, my bet, super bets, all of those things. It's gambling. And most of the youth, the boys especially, I know some girls does those things, but the girls especially are into it more. They are into this.